Okay, so today we're going to go ahead and do a general reading. See what comes out in the tarot card. I am using a Tarot of the Divine. So let's see what the cards have to say. And we're going to go ahead and choose one card. I'm going to go with the middle. And this is the first card that came out, Six of Cups. Six of Cups shows that this is the time to reach out, to connect with others, those that you have been thinking about, because they are also thinking about you too. So the first card that came out, we're talking about connection, communication, reaching out to those that we have in our mind and our thoughts. This could be a family member. This could also be a friend. This could also be someone that you have been really wanting to connect with. 10 of Coins, 5 of Swords shows that also. I see that you have been holding back because it seems like your financial situation, it's not exactly where you want it to be. But I do see that you're going to be working very hard on those things. And 5 of Swords shows that you recently went through a very hard experience and there was a big change in your financial situation. But I do see that with your strength and your power, you do have the ability to be able to move forward. And I do see that even though it's a little hard for you, I also see that you're going to make changes. And these changes are going to give you that new opportunity. So card the Empress shows that even though you are very loyal, you're very committed to the things that you like, it shows not to be afraid of making a change. Because if this energy is no longer soothing you, if this energy is no longer aligning with you, it's okay to change your mind. It's okay to give it the best that you can. Because if this situation is already overwhelming you and stressing you, there's no need to hold on to it anymore. I do see that with this change, even though it could be a little scary, it does show that you do have support. You have spiritual support. And it shows like even though people that are very close to you could be a little judgmental, a little worried, they could see you as a person that could be a little impulsive. So they are a little worried, okay? But at the same time, it's like they know that you are very talented, you're very creative, and it shows that you make something out of nothing. So Queen of Swords shows that also you just have to be able to really have a plan, okay? Visualize and believe. Because if you can believe in this energy, then you could have this energy. But Seven of Swords shows that your past decisions have definitely, you know, you really thought that things were going to be different for you. But things have shifted, okay? So I see that there's people that you have allowed into your life that has taken your energy. They've taken from you. They've taken your protection. They've taken your self-esteem, the way you feel, the way you see yourself. So you became a hermit. But it's time to get out of this hermit energy, because this hermit energy, it's only going to be there as long as you allow it to. When it comes to the Two of Cups, I do see a manifestation. Your spirit guide and your spirit angels are connected, watching over you to make sure that you're safe. So the Five of Cups shows that even though you have been feeling very, very sad, and even though you've already done everything that you could, okay, there are still things that you do need to work on. For example, more positive energy, more positive thoughts, okay? More positive thinking. Because there's something that's trying to pull you down. There's this energy that's trying to bring you down, that's trying to destroy you. It's trying to destroy your happiness. It's trying to destroy everything that you have done. So Queen of Cups shows that there is this energy that's working, okay? That's working behind the scenes. And it shows like they're getting some type of spiritual help. They seem to be going to someone to try to affect you. But when it comes to you, you are very intuitive, and I do see that you're going to do the right thing. You're going to do what needs to be done for you to be able to move forward, because even though they have tried to use you and take advantage of you, I do see that you're still a dreamer. You're still a go-getter. You're still a person that is still going to try to do the right thing. So I do see that even though you don't necessarily see how you're going to be able to get out of this situation, I do see King of Coins and carry the Emperor here working together, which means that everything that you're working on, it shows that even though it's slowly moving, it does show that you're going to have some type of financial growth here. But I do see here that, you know, balance. There's time for work, and then there's time for balance. There's time for celebration. So don't forget to celebrate yourself. Don't forget to really know that you have a lot of people that are cheering for you. I see a lot of good luck for you. I see a lot of blessings. I also see here that you just have to be careful, okay? Because the card, the Fool, shows that it acts on impulsive behavior. And it also shows that at times, you know, you could somehow believe certain stories that are only trying to bring you down. So definitely no need for drama. It shows like, you know, you've suffered enough, and it seems like you just want a little break. And I do see that the break is coming. I do see that you felt lonely, you felt sad, and you've been feeling very cold, even though it's very hot. So card the Moon reaches out, okay? And I do see this big, powerful rebirth, this opportunity for a new beginning and a new start for you. The card, the Judgment, shows that more than one person misjudges you. And I see that a lot of it just has to do with your behavior. They don't really understand the process of the way you do things. But once again, I mean, you know, you don't have to necessarily be proving yourself to everyone. I do see that because of your growth, your spirituality, your intuition, and your power to make this happen, you're going to have a lot of defenders. You're going to have a lot of people behind you. You're going to have a lot of people that are going to protect you and are going to align with you. When it comes to this new opportunity of rebirth, this is something that you're going to be able to look back, and it's only giving you more knowledge, more experience, and you're going to be able to let go of everything that no longer suits you. Because the card of the Sun shows this new bright beginning for you. But you also have to be very optimistic, and you have to walk with a lot of power. You have to walk with your head up. You have to walk knowing what you're doing and where you're headed. Confidence. Because Eight of Cups shows that, you know, it's like the no returning card. The no returning card is for you to move forward and for you to start over. And I do see that no matter what it is that hold you back, no matter what you went through, it's part of the past and you have definitely survived this. So you should be able to be very proud of yourself for all the hard work and dedication that you put out there. Also, I do see that even though you might think about the decisions that you've made, and if you're making it harder on yourself by reminiscing, right? That's not helping you. That's definitely not helping you. It's also making things difficult for you because you feel ashamed. You feel bothered. You feel like you can no longer trust anyone. But I do see that things will be okay for you. You just have to be able to see things in a different way. You see, there has to be work within you, inner work. Work on perhaps any type of trauma or any type of bad experience that you've ever been through, and release it, let it go. Because I see that a lot of that, you know, it's like you are meant to be happy. You are meant to enjoy life no matter what the situation is. And also, I do see that you're going to be able to build something fantastic, something that you never thought possible. And I do see that more than one person is going to be very envy at your success. More than one person is going to really be very jealous, really thinking about everything that you have. But they don't see all the suffering. They don't see everything that you had to go through to work and to have what you have. So be aware of jealousy. Be aware of envy people. It doesn't really matter who they are. But just protect what you have. Protect your relationship, your marriage, your children, and your business, your work. Keep your business to yourself. And I also see here that the end of the suffering is here. So you just have to really focus and really trust. Have this strong faith because you walked through this already. You've already been through this so many times. This is your time to shine. I do see a big opportunity of blessings. And for our cups, Roman number 4 shows that this should be happening for you in 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, or the month 4, which is April. For you to be able to move forward and for you to be able to react and to celebrate. Welcome all these gifts. I see a lot of people are going to give you a lot of gifts. So Ace of Swords shows because you've always been the giver. So it does show that you know how to protect yourself. So believe in yourself. And that has been the message for you. I hope you like this general reading. And there's also readings that we can do specifically for you. Thank you.